everybody's gonna be like, I'm out. Usa la otra aplicación que usaste la otra vez. ¿Cómo se llamaba? Shane? No.
I gotta find it now. I want to say we're live. I'm not 100% sure. I can't see.
Yeah, it says you're live.
I'm like, I can't fucking see. Sorry, guys. I'm like, oh my God, this is.
Let's see if I can share in a group.
I just muted it. Guys, I know, we're so sorry. This is like craziness right now. If it kicks us off again, we're gonna have to try another one.
Oh God.
We could put it, you share to your group. It went live on your group.
I can't believe we're spending like a whole half an hour trying to figure this out.
Guys, if anybody's really good with Zoom in groups, please let us know. This way we can get a tutorial from all you guys.
Oh my God.
The fucking train wreck that we're going through right now.
All right, so.
Oh my God. So there might be a possibility that it kicks us off again in 4 minutes. I don't know. I think that this is what it seemed like it did last time. So I'm not 100% sure that it's going to let us go past the 4 minutes. And if it does kick us off, then we'll just try a different application. Or we might just like have
so to. At least we have a couple of people that are still trying to watch our show.
Sorry, guys.
We have Kai, we have Diane, Sonny Vet. Who else we got? I can't see the other people.
I see Kathy.
Oh my God, you guys.
All right.
I swear, this is crazy. We need to play a game. We need to play a game.
What game would you like to play?
Didn't you say you wanted to play a game about how well we know each other?
Yes, but you never answer me, so I don't have the questions. I feel like I need a drink right now.
I'm drinking tea. You gotta be proud of me. I haven't been drinking, so.
I'm drinking water.
I'm drinking tea. I don't know. Let's talk about foreplay real quick. We talk about marriage. Let's get serious now, ladies, okay? Let's talk about some serious business, foreplay.
That's your area, right? No.
That's my area of expertise. So yesterday I was having a very fun, interesting live video on another group with an old friend of mine. Her name is Soribel, and she's also a therapist, just like you. And she brought me as a guest, and we were talking about sex. So I just want to thinking about what it was discussed yesterday. A lot of women were actually commenting about how they feel dry, they're not attracted to their partner, or their sexual life is not as it used to be. And they kept saying all of those things. I feel like it has to do with foreplay. Just because foreplay is a big, important part in a relationship, especially before you're going to have sex. And a lot of men, and I'm going to say a lot of men and women, but this is a group where we're only women. Well, you say you got a couple of men in there. They'll probably learn from this. But it's important because a lot of men, let's talk about men. Like a lot of men, they don't take their time to actually spend time with us and giving us that extra time we need to get to that point of where we're ready to have sex already. So they don't know. And some women, and I'll include myself because there was a period of time that I was the same way. Some women think, oh, I hopefully one day he'll like learn, or like hopefully one day he'll change. And we keep hoping and hoping and hoping that he'll like know and guess, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to like make them guess what we want. So they don't, ladies, they don't read minds, just like we don't read minds. And you have to spend a little bit more time on foreplaying, and you have to like guide them. You have to like grab men by the hand like a child and guide them step by step, you know, like how to do things. And I'm not saying every single man's like this. It's just a certain percentage of men are like this. And I'm not saying everyone, because I don't want to classify them all, but I'm just saying, again, I'm just saying based on the group of women that I was talking with yesterday. A lot of them, that was like the main thing, like foreplay, not enough foreplay. Oh, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. And if we don't tell them, they're not gonna know. You have to tell them. It's part of communication, and it's part of marriage. You know, just like you have to communicate with other things in your marriage, financial, kids, your feelings, house things, all of that is communication, and sex should be included as part of a healthy communication in your marriage / relationship. What do you think?
I completely agree with that. I think that, you know, in order to have a good, healthy sexual relationship with your partner, I think that communication is a big part of that, and you need to be realistic, and you need to be like, you know, open about what you want and don't want in your sex life. You know, like if you want more of this, then you let them know, and if you want less of that, then you also let them know, because it is about pleasing each other and pleasing one another and just being like happy. You don't want to be miserable having sex with your partner. Like, who the fuck wants that? Like,
and if you're not attracted to your partner, then it's time for you to get someone else.
Yes. I mean, like, it's, yeah.
And I'll tell you this, because there was a lady, and obviously I'm not mentioning names for confidentiality, but there was a lady saying, you know, like, oh, she's not attracted to her husband anymore, but she was still there just because being Hispanic, because it was a group of Hispanic women. Being Hispanic, and if you are Hispanic and you've heard this before, drop a 3 below. It's a taboo, like you're supposed to stay with your partner no matter what. No matter if you are miserable, if you're not happy, if he beats the living shit out of you, you're supposed to stay with that person, because that's what your grandmothers and great grandmothers used to do back in the days. And no, lady, that's not the case. Don't feel obligated that you have to be with that person because he's not making you happy. I mean, I'm not talking about just sexually. I'm just saying in general. If that person is not making you happy, if you're not attracted to that person anymore, you have to communicate. It's all about communication, just to have a healthy relationship. And I'll say why. In my opinion, it's you're lying. You're not only lying to yourself, but you're lying to that person as well. That person might think like, oh, everything's fine, everything's cool, and it's not. And you're lying to him or her, and it's not fair for neither of you guys. So it's part of, you know, communication. If you think about it, it's all about communication. It's like a big circle, and we have all these pieces in there, and it's all like a big communication circle that we have to focus on in a relationship.
Agreed. I mean, I think that is like important to communicate what you want, what you don't want, like I said. And it's not nothing that it's not about hurting someone else's feelings. If you do not feel that you can be honest and sincere with your partner, then it's time for you to reevaluate that relationship that you have with them. Maybe that's not the person that you want to have as your partner, you know. Maybe that's not like the one who you want to spend the rest of your life with, or the one who you currently want to be having sex with. Because again, who wants to have sex and be miserable? Like, the whole point of doing that is like to be enjoying the moment and connecting with the other person, not just to like do it just to do it.
Exactly. Communication is key in everything, especially in the bathroom, because we don't communicate often. We might communicate. I feel like we might communicate more about other things in our relationship / marriage than we actually do when it comes to our sexual relationship. And sexual health is very important, just like, you know, like anything else, like we were saying. So communicate with your partner. You'll see that's going to make a big difference in your marriage and your relationship as well. So
you should be happier. What else
Go ahead.
should should we elaborate more? I mean, what does foreplay look like?
Yes, we can. So
what does foreplay look like for people?
Tell us your favorite. What's your favorite? I know it's like something, but we're here, women talking. Um, some tips about foreplay. What do you consider that's foreplay? What about you, Samari? What do you consider that's foreplay?
For me, it's everything up to like before having actual like sex. So whether it's like, even setting the mood, like if we go out to dinner, when we're allowed to go out to dinner and stuff. But when we're allowed to go out to dinner, like, and coming home or whatever, with that expectation, but just setting up the whole ambiance. Because if we're not like, if we go out to dinner and like we're miserable and fighting and like arguing, like I'm not gonna want to have sex afterwards, because now I'm gonna be pissed off that that's happening. So it's just like being able to be in that moment and like gearing up and getting ready to like, okay, I know I'm gonna spend like after this some time like having fun and doing more of that.
Definitely, it's the build up to that point. Just like if you're at work, whenever you're allowed to be at work, but if you're at work away from your partner, send them those little text messages, some sexting. Doesn't have to be nasty, but I'm just saying, like, be yourself and be a little bit more spontaneous and more like sexy too. Like spice it up a little bit, send a nice picture, or just something something that I heard yesterday in the group that I really love. It was that the lady said, I sent a text message. She said she used to send a text message to her husband and say, do you want to watch or you want to join? And depending on whatever he would answer, when he would come home, she would have like a special, like everything set up really nice for them to spend like a nice evening together. And if he would say he wants to join, then she would have products and stuff for both of them to do. And if he just wanted to watch, she would have like stuff for her to do and him just to watch. So I feel like that was really cute, because he said the anticipation to get there, it builds up that adrenaline that we all love and need and want,
Yeah.
So it's like those are the little things that make a big difference when it comes to like having a healthy relationship in the bedroom. You can also use different kind of things, like do a massage, do like a naked massage, with some candles. It doesn't have to be a whole hour. You guys can do like 10 minutes, like tell him or do it on him, on her, and be naked, like explore each other's body. And, it's something very normal that you guys can do. Other things that you guys can use accessories. You guys can use different type of lubricants, toys, put some music, or go to a hotel or nice like, have you been to Pocono? Is it Poconos?
I have not, but I heard really nice things about it. I heard like it's a really nice place
so
to
that place was mentioned yesterday, and I know a couple of people have been there, and I've heard mixed emotions about it. But this lady was saying, like, like it's a really nice place to just go with your partner and just have like, she was like, sex all day, all night, because like they have everything there. But it's like, again, the build up to having like a really good like sexual experience with your partner.
Yeah. And honestly, I mean, most of us are not traveling at this current time, but even if you go local, like it is even fun to get away from your own house and stuff like that. If you have kids, or even like you could drop them off at the grandparents and rent a hotel and just like spend the weekend there and like having fun, like exploring each other, figuring, like what you like, what you don't like, and then just being there, being there with each other. Like
exactly.
body spirit. It could be a whole experience. It really could be a whole experience. So if you get it like in the moment and you do it in right, it's not that you're not doing it right. And some, like you said, some men or some partners period need to like be told more about it. Some are like, they know what they want to do and they like will go with the flow and like kind of follow your lead as well. But if you have someone who is not able to do something like that, then I think it's definitely like that conversation needs to happen ASAP so you can have more of a fulfilled sexual experience.
Exactly. It's true. It's very true. Those are the little things that count the most. And I always say, like, when you do those little things, you're also building a memory. And if you think about it, for example, when you have normal sex, like any other day, like a Tuesday night sex,
Tuesday nights.
compared to compared to let's say like a Friday night and you did something like crazy, wild, and fun. Like you which one you're gonna remember? You're gonna remember the Saturday one, because you're building a memory. So it's like you're building memories with that person that means a lot to you, or whoever it is. If it's your lover, your boyfriend, your friend, I don't care. You're still building a sexual memory that it was fun and that you can repeat it again, and like now you know what you like, and you're like, oh, I can't wait until next time until I do it again. So those are the little things that I feel like are so exciting, because I know when I used to do things like that, like I remember them and it makes me like smile and giggle and feel like, like those emotions again. And those are the things like we should be experiencing more.
It makes you reminisce, like it makes you like, when you're at work officially, like outside of the house working, or for just work period, or like just out, you can think of like that memory, that time, it could bring you back to that moment in that place. And like, we are very like, we're big sexual creatures, whether we want to believe it or not, and we're very like, everything is sensory, so anything can bring us back to that memory. So like when we're seeing, when we're like smelling, when we're like tasting different things, that all is reminders of kind of what we have done and what we have experienced, whether it's like positive or negative. So making it positive is even better.
Yep, exactly true. Yeah, I love doing things like that because it makes me feel also sexy, which is part of foreplay. You guys can definitely wear some nice lingerie. And I know I get this a lot, and I'm sure you were one of those, Samari, that you said, were you one of those? I said, I don't like wearing lingerie because they're going to take it away anyways in like 2 minutes. Did you ever say that to me?
I
Yes,
did say that.
I hate that. I hate it. And I'll tell you why, because when you wear lingerie, you feel sexy. No matter what size you are, no matter, like how you look, you still feel sexy. You put it on and you still feel sexy. And if you have never wore lingerie because you feel like, oh, you're not going to look good, there's different type of lingeries for everyone's, like we don't all fit the same type, but there's so many different kind of lingerie that's going to look good in each and one of us. And if you have never if you always wanted to try and you never have done it before, buy some, because if you're going to see how you're going to feel like a totally different person. You're going to feel sexy, more confident, talk to yourself pretty, like don't be mean to yourself. It's all like that again with mental health, like talk to yourself, tell yourself what you love, embrace your what is that called, your not insecure, what is it, like
confidence? Oh no, yeah, just like your flaws. If you
your
have,
flaws.
we
There
all
you go.
have flaws, so
Yes.
that's not a bad thing that we have them. It's
No.
just the thing that like we look at it because society has told us that it is a bad thing. So now we like assume that we shouldn't say this,
Yes, exactly. So yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Embrace and compliment your flaws, that way that can give you a little boost and you're going to feel better about yourself. And there's something, I don't know if said it. I think I said in this group before, that confidence, men love confident women.
Yes.
And it's a fact, it's proven. Sometimes you'll be like, why is he with that girl? Like, I think I even look better than her. And it's probably because she has more confidence than you. And he likes that. She's a confident, secure woman that knows what's her worth. And that's what they like. They like women that are like that. They would like women that are confident, and they show it and they prove, they show it especially to them that they're confident. So be confident, love yourself no matter what, and be happy, girl. Do you. Wear something sexy, drink some wine, and go dance for your partner.
I think that should be our next topic, how to be more confident, just in
More
general.
confident, more sexy.
Yeah, I think that.
Are we going to wear lingerie?
If I could find some, no.
I'll mail you some.
You might have to, because I'm not going to a store to go get one.
What? You don't own lingerie? You would do well. The one that you have, you can't wear it here because it's a little too sexy.
Well, yeah, I need to be. I might get flagged on Facebook for indecent exposure.
Nudity in exposure.
But yes, I think that might be, I think that would be a good topic just to talk about, because confidence in general and how to be more sexy, like, is all like across, it's not only like that you're in a relationship being more confident, like you're expressing and showing confidence like in different settings, like when you're working, when you're like in school, whatever that is, just the confidence comes off on you, and like people know that, like, okay, she's confident in whatever she's doing in her body and like herself, and like how she makes her money, and it's important.
Yes, and if you feel, this is something that I've also heard it before, that there's some men that they don't like women that are too confident because they are very intimidated by it. But trust me, don't let that ruin, or don't change because of that. Because men that feel that you're intimidating, they're not good for you. They're not for you. You need a powerful man that's going to be with you, supporting you, pushing you, supporting all your dreams and goals, and you're going to see the big difference there. There are men out there that are good, that love women that are like that. So, because I hear that a lot too, like, oh, she intimidates me, and it's she owns her own business, or she's too confident, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, well, I'm doing it for me, and you have to be yourself. You have to love yourself and be a strong, powerful woman.
I think there's a saying that says, you should never dumb yourself down for somebody else to feel better, like, because somebody feels kind of confident or not confident, intimidated by you in any shape or form. So you're trying to like make yourself less like than you truly are. Don't ever do that. Like, don't devalue yourself. Like, your worth is everything. So why not?
Exactly true. I like that. It's very cute. All right. You have any more tips for foreplay?
I don't. I'm tapped out with all tips right now.
After like all this craziness.
It was a rocky start. I think we got it together for the moment. Hopefully it'll stay like this next time we log on.
It only took us 30 minutes, you guys.
30 minutes after like the 25 minutes of malfunctioning and technical difficulty.
So, I pulled up some questions for friends. Let's try like maybe 5 or 10 of them, because I know you
I haven't studied. I'm just kidding.
What?
I said I haven't studied.
Shut up. You're gonna want to Google find me.
And Google you and be like, what the store?
Okay, I'll try to do some easy ones.
Okay.
There's some. All right. Let's start easy. This is maybe you know this. When did we meet? I know.
What year?
Well, it doesn't say. It just says, when did we meet?
We met in 2015. I think it was like April 2015, probably, because it was before my actual 30th birthday. So I remember that.
That's good. All I know is that we met on Craigslist.
We did.
You guys, I don't know. I think we said it before, but for those of you that you guys don't know this, we became friends thanks to Craigslist. So I was hoping she wasn't going to
creating friends and not creating creepy like stalkers.
I was praying I wasn't going to get murdered or kidnapped by this person. She needed a makeup artist, and at that time I was a freelance makeup artist, and she needed one, and then I volunteered, and I was like, I hope she's not gonna kidnap me or murder me or rape me, because it's dangerous meeting people on Craigslist. Don't do it.
But we met in a public place too. We met at Starbucks in North Haven. I remember that.
Yes.
Huh.
And I thought I didn't know you were Puerto Rican. I swear I thought she was like from India or like, or I don't know, somewhere in the Middle East because of your skin. And you
You're
don't look,
like,
you
that's
don't look Puerto
exactly,
Rican. And you were thinner, right, back then?
I don't
Yes, you
know.
were a little bit thinner. And you have
Maybe.
Micah. You have your kids too. You have Micah and Ben.
I did.
They were driving you crazy.
I brought my kids to
Like
meet
always.
the person I met on Craigslist. I'm fucking nuts. I don't know.
Don't say this to anybody.
I wasn't thinking clearly, y'all. Oh my God.
Oh God. Now that you think about it, you're like, oh my God. Let me bring my kids just in case that person feels bad for me, doesn't murder me.
Never again. I would never do that again. Don't ever do that. Not with the current times. It's fucking too crazy out there. No.
I know. Oh my God. All right. I'm gonna say this one just because I want to know what you will say. Who who would I invite to my fantasy dinner party?
I mean, like superstars or like
I would say yes. Let's say someone famous.
J-Lo.
I don't have one, so I'm like, whatever. Just wanted to see who you would choose. J-Lo, that's interesting. Why do you think I would invite J-Lo?
I don't know.
She's Puerto Rican.
No, not because of that. I don't know.
J-Lo. I'm not like a super fan of J-Lo, but I like J-Lo.
I don't know who else.
Who would you you don't really talk about famous people like that.
No.
I would say you will bring J-Lo because you like J-Lo.
I would.
I think do you like J-Lo more than I do?
So I don't know.
Where can you always find me?
You?
Yes, and I'll say you.
Well, when you were able to go out, no.
Yes, I know what you're gonna say.
Anyway, it depends on the time of the day. I would say like if it was in the morning or like during the day at work, but if it's like at night or like the weekend, it would be at one of the bars downtown.
Well, I will probably be at Te Amo, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think I will find you in your basement because you're always there.
As I'm currently in my basement, y'all. Oh my God, that is hilarious. To my defense, if I was upstairs with all my kids, it would be chaotic and we would not be able to do this at all. So
that's very, at least
I have to go hide.
Oh God. Okay. What's next? These ones are very hard. I don't know what else. They're so weird. There's one that says, is there a smell that reminds me of you? No, is there a smell that reminds you of me?
I don't know.
No, don't answer that. I'm just saying that
I was like,
it's weird.
I'm like, I don't think there's a smell that reminds me.
Oh God. Which of two fictional BFFs are they most like us?
I don't know. I need like options because I can't think of any like right now. Who are some famous like BFFs
that are crazy and never have their shit together?
Because that's us. No. I can't think.
God. I don't know anyone. I feel like I'm not good with questions on the spot.
No, and even like from like a TV show, I'm trying to think of like a TV show or something like that would be like that. I don't know.
Let's skip that one because if you could be an animal, which animal would you be?
Which animal will you be?
If you could be an animal, which animal? If I could be okay, sorry, I read it wrong. If I could be an animal, which would I be?
Oh my God.
uh,
I don't, hold on. I have to think about this.
See, you had to study for this. I was
I
suck at
know.
this.
That's what I said. We have to study. Hold on. You didn't give me a chance to study? Oh my God. I don't know. Let me see. Who would, I don't know. Who would you be? I have to think. It's too much. I can't think right now on the spot.
I think you would be an elephant because you remember everything. They have good memories. They remember everything.
I
You will be an elephant with a splash of like a lion or lioness because when you get crazy angry, you get crazy angry.
Funny you say something like that because right before we got on, I was sending like an angry text message to a teacher. Which I feel bad about in a way, but at the same time, like,
Okay. Let's see. I don't know what else to ask you. They're so weird. Why do I order at a bar?
What would you order at a bar? Something with tequila.
Definitely. You don't like tequila. You like vodka.
I only like tequila if it's mixed.
Well, margarita's mixed.
Yeah, I'll drink a margarita. I just don't like doing like tequila shots.
What's your drink of preference right now in this pandemic?
Honestly, like
wine. I think everybody's going with wine.
I have no wine at home.
Mm.
Which makes
Don't we have a wine? Don't you have a wine traveler in your group right now?
Yes, which I'm ordering from her. I have to put in my order.
Yes. So you sure if you guys want some really good wine, Diana, oh my God. Like
she has the most amazing wine ever.
Samari, we're very different when it comes to wine because Samari likes sweet. The sweeter the better.
Yeah.
The sweeter the better. And I don't like sweet wines. I like more Cabernet. Well, that's the only one that I really like. And they have a really good selection in the wine traveler. The wine traveler. They come from California. Yeah.
She's awesome.
So Diana, if you see this, tag yourself here in this, whatever, well, it's your group. She's not in my group, but she's in your group. So
yes.
And I think like last question, because they're so weird. What do I put on my pizza? If I die, what will you want of mine?
Oh my God.
I know they're weird. I'm telling you.
I don't like that.
All right, last question. If I have an hour to spend $5,000, where would I go? Easy question.
Somewhere tropical with the beach.
No, I only have 1 hour to spend it.
Oh, 1 hour? Oh shit. Hold on. I mean, there's too many options.
Not gonna be the liquor store. It's not gonna be the liquor store.
No, okay. So here's a couple options. Hold on. One would either be to like a makeup place, like that is like Sephora or like even those other fancier ones, or one of the places for whatchamacallit? Now my brain is like frozen. I can't remember right now. I don't know.
I think I will go with the makeup store.
The makeup store. I will see you there for sure.
That's definitely a lot of makeup. $5,000 worth of makeup. It is. But they also sell skincare, so I will also invest in skincare. I think I will find you. You're so unpredictable. Because like 1 minute you could be spending those $5,000 and investing in somewhere else. You're probably investing the money somewhere.
I would probably do half and half. I'll blow it on something and then spend it on like something.
She'll probably buy makeup. She'll probably buy makeup too, or spend the other half invested it somewhere else. Now I feel guilty. I should have said invest in it too. Oh well. We all know I love makeup. Okay, the last one because it's funny. When we're 85 years old, what will we be doing together?
Oh my God. It'll be like that picture that I sent you and Renee. No.
You guys, I want to show you guys. Can I show?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, bear with me, you guys. There's a lot going on in this chat.
So the
Got it. I got it. All right, you guys. So you want to say the story behind this picture?
So my lovely husband, I think, is jealous of our group chat. So he's always hating on us. And he sent me the picture the other day and said that this is gonna be Sol, me, and Renee when we're older.
85 years old, we're gonna be here.
We're gonna be at like a pool party with like that's I hate him for that. I can't. Oh my God, I can't.
Peak game on those women right there. I hope I look like this one, at least right here.
It's okay because we're gonna be 85, so we're gonna be good.
And she has a belly piercing too. Look at that.
Oh my God, I can't. I fucking can't. Yeah, she's a mess. I can't.
All right, so now you guys know when we're 85, if we're alive, we survive this pandemic, we're gonna be there.
We're gonna be at
a pool party.
A pool party, wearing our
with a lollipop, sucking on lollipops with belly rings and drinking tequila and vodka together.
Because by then, who gives a fuck, right? We're just like, whatever.
That was funny. See, I told it was gonna be funny. All right, you guys, we'll let you go now. We had to like compose ourselves with this craziness that we went through.
Entertaining for everyone. And you enjoyed everything.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you guys on the next one.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.